Welcome to the Daniel Funeral Home building, located at 13 7th Avenue North. Traditions were changing in 1932 when Arnold Daniel opened the first funeral home in St. Cloud. A cabinet maker, Daniel immigrated from Germany in 1879 and found work with local contractors in this city. Within a few years, though, he opened his own furniture store, but as was typical in those days, Daniel used his woodworking skills to build caskets. Along with providing the caskets, he began undertaking, as the phrase went, many tasks associated with funerals. In the late 19th century, when Daniel was expanding his business, undertaking had evolved into a full-time profession with a new title. The word mortician was introduced around this time. Keeping up with the times, in 1896, he earned one of the first mortuary science certificates ever given in Minnesota. His business was a success. In 1911, Daniel built a 3-story furniture store on 7th Avenue North, a few doors down from his original location. Then, in 1932, he erected this new building intended solely for funerals. The old tradition called for the undertaker to visit the home of the deceased, where the wake and the visitation would be held. But by 1920s, families now shifted the service of their house to the new funeral home. Local architect Roland Buckley designed the new building in a striking Spanish colonial revival style, with textured brick and red ceramic tile roof and narrow paired windows with stained glass. The new columns framing the entrance and the window surrounds are a polished rainbow granite quarried in Morton, Minnesota. When it opened, an article in the St. Cloud Times praised its dignified Roman style of architecture and its subdued and harmonious beauty. The reporter went on to say, "Nothing that will require altering for many years." Although the Daniel Funeral Home moved to a new location in 1966, the building still exudes its subtle and harmonious beauty more than 3/4 of a century later.